Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Hump Day and more importantly, Nvidia's earning day. So we got Nvidia at the bell. Nvidia's going to report their earnings. This is huge. This is huge. This is going to determine what the market's going to look like tomorrow. So it's big. We'll get into that here in a moment. Also, well, it's a green day, pretty healthy green day. And we also had two more banks report. And let me tell you, they did not. They did not follow the route of Scotiabank. So we're going to look at all of that in a little bit. But first of all, it's time to spin. It's time to spin. So right now, Wealthsimple has a contest on. It's running till the end of this month. And you can spin a virtual gold coin every day to win entries for a gold coin, a real gold coin. Now, I don't know if they're going to just send you a gold coin or if they'll just give you the money value. I would prefer the money value personally, because if you send me a gold coin, what am I going to do with it? I'd have to take. I don't want a gold coin. I want the money value of the gold coin. But I got to win first. And to win, I have to spin. Well, you know what? Let's do it right now, live on the air. So they are giving away 15 gold coins, a total value of $100,000. So I think that works out to, what, 8,000 or so? 8,000 for each. I'm going to roll my sleeves up for this. All right. All right. We got it. Let's do it. Let's see. Yesterday, I got a crappy amount. What did I get today? 110? Oh, come on. We're running out of time. I did get 60,000 one of my spins last week. So I really shouldn't complain. But what did you guys get? Throw your spin results in the chat. Let's see who's the winner of the day. Let's see who got the most today. So I'm super curious. While you guys are doing all of that fun stuff, let's get to the market. Let's take a gander here at the TSX. So currently in the green, up 0.63%. That's really not that bad. It's not that bad. Some of our key drivers today, we got the banks turned the corner, and the two banks that dropped their earnings today both did well, and both had some big upside positive momentum. So we're seeing positive momentum on those strong bank earnings, loving it. We're also seeing a bit of a resilience in our commodity and metals, all of that fun stuff. In fact, they're all in the green. And we got a few different earnings. So this is actually a heavy earnings week. So we got a lot of earnings we may look at some of them. We'll see. Today, I'm kind of really focused on Nvidia. But overall, yeah, definitely some good performance on the TSX. And as you can see, we're coming to the end of this month. We got, after today, 2 trading days left in February. We're well above this blue line. Now, this blue line, guys, this is where we entered the month. So we would need a pretty big black swan event, I think, to end up on the wrong side of that blue line. But, guys, I want to say, I said the same thing last month, and we almost did. We did have a black swan event. And, guys, we do have a potential black swan on the horizon. Nvidia earnings. And, you know, some of you are probably going, come on, it's no big deal. The market's holding their breath. The market's holding their breath a little bit on Nvidia. It's going to be very, very interesting. There's a lot of anticipation of these earnings. And they are expected to beat. They're expected to beat expectations on both earnings and revenue. It's all going to come down to the forward guidance. It will 1 billion% come down to that forward guidance. So we got a market close for you for sure. So the TSX, like I said, looking fantastic. Let's actually head south of the border. Is it, what's this? What's the estimate? Ooh, I like this. The S&P 500 is back on the green side of the line. Holy banana bread. Because, yeah, look, this is where they were yesterday, and you can see the gap. I mean, we had quite the gap this morning. So we've had a fantastic day. They're up 0.80%. And if that doesn't tickle your shimber or timber, whatever, if it doesn't get you excited, look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ, 1.37% up. They are still in red territory. They're well below that blue line, but they're within striking distance. If that forward guidance from Nvidia goes well today, they'll be on the top side. And we'll be back here tomorrow, of course, to look at that, because we do have a market close tomorrow. I'm hopeful. I'd love to see them get back on the right side of the blue. Dow Jones, those industrial, they're looking strong again. They're up 0.62, and as you can see, they flirted with the blue line earlier in the week here on Monday, and now they're starting to a little bit of a V-shaped recovery here. So that I'm liking that quite a bit. And the little guys, still strong above that line. They also on Monday flirted with the blue line, but they are up 0.44%. So I'm loving it. Now, I did mention that gold today, it is up. Now, it has fallen a little bit in the afternoon, so it's still up 0.83, but the morning was looking pretty good. Silver up 2.97, copper up 1.16, platinum having a pretty good day, 6.29%. But oil's not having the best day. They're not down a lot. They're down 0.55%, but nonetheless. And crypto. Look at crypto go. Crypto having a pretty strong day. So MSTE, I think it's up. Yeah, look at this. MSTE today up 9.34% for those of you who are holding that. And I am holding it because I said, let's get me in there. So, Gary Gill having a good day. Gary Gill probably handing out party favors and celebrating. A little noisemaker. And what's the name of that thing you blow in? That has goes bloop and it goes out. I don't know. It's the blowhorn. He's probably got one of those too. So what can I say? Oh boy. So that's pretty good. All right, let's head to a heat map. This is, of course, the heat map for Canada, for our markets. Now, as you can see, the banks looking strong. Look at this. Royal Bank up 1.79, TD up 2%. BMO, one of the companies that reported today, up 4.16. Scotiabank, a little recovery after yesterday's down, up 0.24. But here's our big one. Where are you at? Over here. Yeah, National Bank up 6.90%. National Bank was the other bank that reported their earnings this morning. So BMO, National Bank leading the way. A lot of excitement in that banking sector. And I'm loving it. So looking elsewhere, minerals for the most part, kind of flattish. Some are down. Like Cameco down 0.91, London Mining down 2.75, but Barrick Gold's up a wee bit. Wheat and precious metals up slightly, 0.40. Over in the oil, most of our oil is down, other than, well, Imperial Oil is having a good day for some reason. They're up 0.52. Now, this is another interesting one, guys. Thomas Reuters, we looked at them yesterday. They were up like 9% or something crazy like that. Well, I guess they got somebody else to hold their beer to show that they could do even better today, because they're up 10.72%. That is absolutely crazy. And in fact, I want to take a look again. I kind of mentioned yesterday, this is a company that I don't think there's a big future for them. I don't think so. But we'll go to the year. On the year, they're still down a lot. They're still down 45% in the last year. But this continues, this little recovery. I love this company. I actually did a deep dive on them maybe 3 years ago. Nobody watched it, but I did that deep dive. And I think that's kind of the story. Nobody watched it. Nobody's paying attention to Thomas Routers anymore. Unless they can find a new way to make money, I think their old model may be in jeopardy. Maybe in jeopardy. All right, let's leave there and let's head to the United States. So the United States, technology looking pretty good today. We got Nvidia up already, 2.13. They're anticipating. Apple up a wee bit, 0.66. Microsoft up a full 3%. Meta up 1.88. Tesla up 1.50. So I was actually able to get out of my Tesla trade today. So I was happy to get out of one of my tech trades. So yeah, not a bad day. Not a bad day. Now, I'm just seeing here. There's a little bit of red though. I think in some of the other areas. Now, it's really interesting with the health and technology because this has kind of been acting as a place people have been going to when tech has been struggling. So interestingly that they're down when tech is up. So we're seeing Eli Lilly down 0.93, Johnson & Johnson down 0.42. So that is interesting. That is definitely interesting. Oh, there was one other interesting thing. We're going back to Canada, guys. Both railroads today having a bit of a pullback. CNR back 2.30%. All right. Oh boy. All right. And there we go. There is. Now let's you know what? Let's just head to tech or set tech. Let's just head to crypto. Oh boy. Look at this. Green City. A lot of green coins today. Bitcoin up, Ethereum, XRP, Solana up 13.88. Holy banana bread. Well, for our crap coin of the day, now I'm trying to see if I can get the mouse to work. Come on, mouse. Work. Sometimes it even gives me a couple of pluses here, but it's not giving me that. All right, I'm just going to grab. Oh, there's a little red one right over here. I think I got it. I think I got it. But it won't let me click on it. All right, we'll grab this red one then. What do we got? Whoops, and I need to move me here so you guys can actually see it. Yoldo. What the banana bread is a Yoldo? I do not know what this is. This might be me trying to say yo-yo after I've hit my head really hard. I just don't know what it is. But Yoldo is having a bad day. Now, they are actually worth 31 cents, apparently. So I don't know what this is. I really don't know what it does. Yeah. Oops. Oh, gosh. This site, I don't know what it is. TradingView. For some reason, my mouse just does not like TradingView. So now we're looking at a rocket ship. This coin is not a rocket ship at all. Like, where's my mouse? Normally I have a little, you know what? I'm just going to refresh it. Oh, come on. It's leaving me stuck at the bottom. All right. Well, Yoldo. It will leave you behind because you'll have no money and you can't afford the bus to go home. What can I say? Guys, be careful with coins like these for the simple reason that I call them crap coins because they're like going to the casino, playing the craps table, throwing those dice, and watching the house walk away with all your money. These coins, pretty darn dangerous for sure. If you are interested in this coin or any altcoin, to be honest, do your homework. Really do your homework. Read the white paper. See what the coin's about. Maybe even check up with the developers on social media. See if they can justify why this coin exists. I'm not even going to try to scroll up to. Oh, seriously? It's like. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, no, I thought there was a way that you could like do a weird double click and it would give you a scroll thing, but nope. All right, we're leaving Yoldo because that's not how you're going to make money in crypto. You're going to make money with the big coins. So your Bitcoins, your Ethereums, your XRPs, your Solana, your Cardano, and gosh darn it, even the Dogecoin. So, what can I say? All right, we're going to head back over here and I want to head back to the TSX here for now. We're going to be back over here a lot today because we're going to be watching what Nvidia is doing in the after hours. But we got to get to the after hours first, and to get to the after hours, we got to hit the chat. We got to hit the chat, and I want to see what them spins were today for you guys. Paul is in the house first with a good afternoon, and Brian's having a God afternoon. Oh, well, Brian found religion, everyone. But I know he meant good, but I like to tease Brian. Abby is in the house. Good afternoon, all. I spun. I got 10. Uh-oh. So, yep. Yikes. That's not good. 10. Scott says, good afternoon to everyone. I spun 160. And Brian says, Wealthsimple says they will give away 15 one-ounce coins. No mention of taking money. Yeah, they say that. I don't know. But, I mean, once it comes down to it, I just don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it. That's why I'm saying I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Obviously, if I win the coin and they're like, well, you got to take the coin, I'm going to take the coin. I will take the coin. I don't expect to win. But I do want somebody in the community to win. And oh, speaking of Wealthsimple, guys, if you are here and you're wondering, wait a minute, how can I spin? How can I get my chance at a coin? Well, it's very simple. I'm dropping in the Wealthsimple link here. If you click on that link, it'll head you over to Wealthsimple, sign on up, you fund your account, you get 25 bucks. Also, they send 25 bucks to the channel. So that's a pretty good deal for both of us. And most importantly, get to the bottom of your homepage and spin that gold coin. Get yourself some entries. You can win anywhere from 10 to 100,000. Lately, let's be looking really stingy lately. I'm not seeing any of you guys getting any big wins. Last week, there was a few. I got 60,000 on one of mine, but let's see. And we actually had, I think it was Aaron. Aaron was in here, I think 2 weeks ago, and mentioned that he got 100,000 on a spin. So, oh boy. All right, Chris got 60. Big's in the house with a hello, and what an amazing greenery day. It's a good day. It is absolutely a good day. And you know what? I'm having a coffee now. I know Mary isn't even here yet, but I'm having the coffee. Oh, so good. Paul, my MSTE purchase on Monday is up 10.36%, but only 0.75% of my RRIF portfolio to be saved. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. I just saw something. YouTube did not let me put my my referral link in. It rejected it, saying that they think it's spam. Seriously? It's not spam. How can they oh my gosh, YouTube. YouTube is really not liking me lately. Can somebody just put in an exclamation mark, Wealthsimple, so if anybody wants that, they can have it? Because it's not letting me do it. It's not letting me do it. Oh, Wealthsimple. Sorry, YouTube. YouTube, this is your fault. Can I make myself a moderator? I don't know. That's a funny question. Maybe. Stan is in the house with a hello all. All right, and Larry says ASPS 38% account up 17.5% today. Nice. Of course, the ASPS, that is Larry's play. It's an interesting move, playing on foreclosures in the US, but it's certainly doing it. It's certainly doing it for sure. Let's see. Lance tried and said, I don't think it worked. Holy banana bread. Well, you know what? If that's not going to work, I have an idea. I have an idea. Just give me 1 second here. Let me go to, I'm just going to go here. I'll just go here. All right. I'm going to actually just pull the link, guys. I'll pull the link and drop it in directly. So I don't know what it is doing. All right, here we go. Let me grab this. All right, this should work. All right. We'll see. Oh my God. It basically said YouTube rejected your comment. This is fairly common when sharing a link. You may need to share the link another way. Seriously? YouTube. All right, guys. Well, it is in, if you go into the extra information on any of my videos or even on this chat, it's down there. I apologize. I don't know why YouTube is being poo-poo head today, but they are. They're just, yikes. They should not be allowed. They should not be allowed to stop the channel owner from doing things. I don't know. All right. Bart says, hi, Candace. Is it better to add to an ETF that is up, or is it better to add to those that are down to try to get the average price down? Okay. So let me just take a look here. So yeah, if you're adding to ETFs, one of the things I will say, or stocks, this works both ways. So yeah, if your stock is down and you buy into that, yeah, you are averaging it down. Especially if it's a stock you know is going to rebound because maybe the sector's down a little bit. I think that's fine. I think that's absolutely fine to do that. If they're up, you're not really getting as much upside, right? So I will normally, so if I've got an ETF that's at an all-time high and I get my dividends in, I usually don't put those dividends back on that ETF. I usually will pull them together and I'll look for more opportunity. So it is all about opportunity. So yeah, when you're buying a stock that's down, especially, and this is what I always say though. Let me just sort of clarify. There's two ways a stock can be down. If the stock is down, but the sector is up, then I'm doing a little bit more digging. I'm looking to see why is the stock down when their sector is doing really well. But if the whole sector is down, that's the ideal, because then when the sector turns around, you know that stock or ETF is going to turn around, and that is a really good time to be using that money. Or some people, and I know there's some people in the community, they just let their dividends, they let them basically pile up in their account and they wait for a buy the dip day. That's another option as well. But yeah, I would say definitely go with, I would go with the one to average down, provided it's not a situation where there's something wrong with that one company. You want it to be sector specific. So for example, recently with tech going down, that's a good time to be buying into things like HHIS or, other tech related ETFs or maybe some stocks. All right. Let's see. Ian says, hi all. When is Nvidia's earnings? It's today. It's today. Quite literally, their earnings come at the close. So at the close, we'll be watching to see what happens there. And it's not just Nvidia, we'll be watching all the tech, because that's the whole thing. This is the power of Nvidia. If Nvidia, so we got, basically there's, if we have a bearish situation, so let's say their forward guidance does not get people happy, well, that could be interesting. That could actually cause a pretty big sell-off in tech tomorrow. Well, it would actually start happening in the after hours. So we might even see a little bit of falling if that happens. Now, I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm very bullish long-term on technology, so I don't want to see it fall, but it could. It could. And I'm going to say one thing, I think we're going to have, I think Nvidia in both scenarios exceeds both earnings and expectations. So if we get to a situation where Nvidia is, if they really, really do well, and if everybody loves the forward expectations, oh boy, we could be in for a mega green day, especially around technology tomorrow. But that does tend to filter into everything else a little bit. So that's kind of why this is really important. So especially this close to the end of the month, this is going to determine whether or not some sectors or some exchanges will have a green month. So as we looked before, and here, let's go back over here. When we look at the NASDAQ, this is simple. If Nvidia does good, the NASDAQ will be up here tomorrow. If Nvidia does bad, the NASDAQ could be down here again. So we really need to see this happen. And this is just, Nvidia's become, it's kind of this interesting thing. It's kind of like all of the other tech earnings that we get up to Nvidia are all like the they're all like the opening acts, and Nvidia is the main show. And it's kind of been this way for a while. And that's why Nvidia earnings, I'm so glad they're on Wednesdays, because it's a great way to have a hump day. And well, we're going to be watching it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun for sure. Roku is in the house. Hey, Roku. I just noticed out the window. Oh, it looks like it's calmed down. We had, for quite literally about a half an hour before the show started, it started snowing like crazy outside. And it now looks like it peters off. I think it was just a really intense a snow flurry on steroids. Although it did snow last night. So, we did have a snow event. And it was supposed to be kind of a little bit of snow through the day, but it looked pretty intense about a half an hour ago. Scott says I'm going to try on the phone app. Okay, all right, fair enough. I don't know why it's doing it. I wonder, you know what? I wonder if I try it again right now. Let's just try it one more time and see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't time me out. That would be funny. All right, we'll try one last time. Okay. Oh, it let me. It let me. But we'll see if the Nightbot comes in right after that. The Nightbot's not coming in. I don't know. I do not know what's going on with that, guys. All right. Mary is in the house, guys. And Mary, of course, is our official captain of the like button. So, guys, this is going to be a big stream. Let's just get the likes out of the way very fast. I don't want to be talking about likes after the bell. And the bell's in like 3 minutes. So, if you've not yet liked this, let's do it. Let's just drive it to 70 right away, right out of the gate. All right. Because right now, I'm just refreshing it. We'll take a quick gander, see where we're at. I don't know where we're at. We're at like 36. So I guess I need 34 of you. 34 of you to just slam that like button. Let's get it done. Because we got the bell quite literally in about 2 minutes. And then we're going to start focusing a little more on Nvidia. All right. Oh, yeah. See, they let me type it that time, but and it's all spelled correctly. I don't know what's going on. Unless it probably blocked the Nightbot. That's probably what happened. It's probably rejecting the comment from the Nightbot. Ah, all right. Oh, well. Lance, let's see. I might get some more Walmart today to get my average cost down. When I get out of this trade, I want to use the money to buy more shares of Oily and MSTE. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I did get out of another trade too, because one of the things we were looking at, guys, is we were looking at this. We were looking at Propel, and we had this nice little channel, and basically we were down in here, and I was thinking to myself, oh, this could be a very quick shape up. We got 1 minute to the bell. This could be a quick move to the upside, but this is a company I don't know. It's not that I don't like the company. It's just that it's a company that I normally wouldn't play, but I decided to play it anyway, and it immediately sunk. Tore me down here. Well, today I moved back into a little bit of profits, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just getting out of this one. So I got out. I quite literally, I think I made $60 on it, but that's much better than, because a lot of people, when something does something like this, sell down here, get out and lick their wounds. Yeah, I'm not going to take a couple $100 loss. I knew I knew it would get back. I just, had to give it a couple days. But yeah, so I got out of this one. So Propel, here, I'm getting rid of Propel. Bye-bye, Propel. There we go. We don't need Propel anymore on our taking up our thing. Oh, guys, guess what? All right, there we go. It is time. The market has closed. Whoops, come on, stop there, watch. And we will be getting Nvidia earnings sooner than later. Perlovia says, seems I'm blocked. Ah, boy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm wondering if, I was wondering if Walmart. No, I'm wondering if YouTube changed some of their security algorithms. I'm wondering. I'm going to have to go look on YouTube. I'm going to look on YouTube to find out about YouTube, just to see if there's any reports of this, because that is just kind of odd, because, I wonder, let me try something, guys. I'm going to put up the Discord. I'm going to see if it'll let me do my Discord. All right. No, it rejected the Discord as well. It said, yeah, it says it's spam. It's not spam. Holy banana bread. All right. Perlovia, I hope not just me enjoyed PHX today. Remember, Candace, you did a great review of Phoenix 8 months ago. On the money. Just took some time now. 11% div. Oh, yes. Yeah, PHX Energy. Let's take a quick look here at it. That's C-Day. Boy. Actually, look, that's not too bad. Anyway, but PHX. Here we go. PHX Energy here. And PHX, yeah, they actually, I think they used to at one point were called Phoenix. But oh yeah, look at this. This is a nice move here. I'm gonna pull up the 1 year. Yeah, this is a crazy pump. This is a crazy pump. So I do expect them to come back down a little bit after this, though, guys. Now this one here, this is kind of one of the things that people like. It's got a pretty big dividend. So 8.743%. And it's kind of funny. This is one of these ones that it has a huge dividend, but it's a quarterly dividend. So, you know, you get more. You still get all of the same money. It's just you're only getting it every quarter. But yeah, and head out to the 3 year. And yeah, same idea. You know, a lot of people like, you know, I think I was talking a lot about PHX back here, but then a lot of people lost faith because, you know, it was having lower lows. But, you know, energy was struggling too. But now energy's doing a lot better. And you can sort of see when energy turned around, so did PHX. So definitely something to see for sure. All right. So yeah, guys, whatever you do, don't try putting any of those links in the chat right now, because I think it's just, I think it's YouTube. There's something going on with YouTube, and I don't want to get any of us banned. Well, or at least any of us banned in the chat. So what can I say? All right, let's take our first peek at Nvidia. Let's just sort of get the ground for where we're starting this little journey tonight. All right. Oh, look at this. So just before the market closed, Nvidia went on a red candle here. I don't know if I can make that any fatter. Okay. Well, yeah, there we go. But we'll, you know, the important numbers are right here. So right now in after hours, it's currently, it was just below, but now it's just a little bit above, 195.88. It's going to take a little bit of time for us to get some information in here on it. Obviously, one of the first thing we'll get the earnings numbers. And you can sort of see down here, this is kind of where they're expecting. So right now on earnings, they're expecting it to come in at 153.5 for each of for each share. And on revenue, they're expecting to come in at 66.13 billion. So we'll see. We're going to see how that turns out for sure. I'm hoping. So yeah, we're waiting on Nvidia results. We'll get that soon. We'll see where things are going because, like I said, this is going to be an interesting day. This will be an interesting day. Now, normally, typically, guys, and you know what? Let's actually draw some lines here. Let's see here. I'm going to grab a... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted a line. Here we go. Perfect. All right, so... All right. There we go. So typically... All right, I need... And give me a second here. So typically they move about 6% in price after an earnings, one way or the other. So let me just take that in here. I'm just going to do 195. All right, so 206 would be our, this would be our best case scenario up here at the top, the 206. And our worst case scenario is going to basically be about here, right here, around 185. There we go. Perfect. So this is where we're expecting them to finish. Somewhere's in this zone, but we'll see. Right now, we're on the right side. We're on the right side of the price, so something might hopefully happen here. All right. Scott says nothing. Shake and bake moves. Interesting. Interesting. Guys, I will say, is there a problem with the chat? Because I'm seeing nothing coming through. I don't know if maybe you guys aren't typing, but normally we have, normally there's a lot of stuff hitting the chats, but right now there does not seem to be anything hitting the chat. So I don't know if there's an issue with the chat. But let me know. Let me know if there's a problem with the chat, because I don't know what's going on. Let's see here. Yes. So yes, there's a problem with the chat. Because this is unusual, guys. This is very unusual. As and another yes. Yes. All right. So YouTube seems to be having some issues here. The audio cut out earlier too. Oh, okay. Let's see. Test, I believe it's working. All right. We are here. Okay. Great. Thank you, Shane. I was just kind of like, what's going on? Comment reject. You typed that one in yourself, Rory. I can tell, because you don't have cases. You know, if it were the, yeah, all right, but funny. Oh boy. All right. So we're still waiting on a little bit of earnings result from Nvidia. Fantastic. We're going to see what's going to happen there. I am a little interested too. Guys, so right now we're about 8 minutes. We're about 8 minutes away from getting my final data in for the TSX for the day, because I'm kind of curious to see if we can, let's just see here, there it is. If the TSX is going to hit all-time high again today. It doesn't look like it. We were kind of on this little red ramp to the downside. So that's kind of interesting. So not all messages showing. You know, that might be it. Maybe you guys are typing like crazy and I'm just seeing the occasional message pop up. But I'm looking, you know what? I'm even looking over on the test box, and the test box is also not showing me anything either. So whatever's happening, it's probably on the YouTube side. Shane, we are all watching Nvidia. I picked up a share to watch the party. Yeah, absolutely. This was the funny thing, guys. Did I want to make a play on this one? And I was kind of torn. I was torn. You know, I could make a play. So normally if I make a play, well, on the swings trade side, means I probably would have picked up 1,000 shares, not of Nvidia, but of their CDR, because, you know, that's a little bit more affordable. But I didn't. I didn't. I went with a half. I actually went with a half play. I went with 500 for the simple reason that if this goes sideways and we do end up down, I want to be able to, and here, let me get back to Nvidia. I can still, you know, I can get out of it. I just don't want to tie up the money. It may take like half a week. It might even take a whole week, you know, for Nvidia to recover and get out of that. So it's kind of like, okay, let's just go with a half. Then at least this way here, if I do have my my bullish moment, then I'm absolutely okay. Scott, did they do it again? Did Foran do it again? Let's take a quick look, guys. Let's move over. Foran, oh boy, Foran Technology, they've been doing so good. FTS, here we go. No. I'm just going to type in Foran. There we go. Yeah, FTG. But yeah, look at this. Well, first of all, today up another 6.64%. So we've been looking, and I'm going to pull up the 1 year. We've been looking at this. I thought that we were going to have a tiny retracement. Well, we did have a retracement. It just wasn't very big of a retracement. Oh, gosh. Yeah, they're doing fantastic. Holy cow. It's like I really want to increase in the 0 to 100K challenge. I want to increase my position in this, but right now I would love to see a good correction to get in a bit more. I don't want to buy it at the top. But, you know, if I would have bought it at this top, I would be much happier. So, yeah, Foran, absolutely owning it for sure. All right, let's get back to Nvidia here. And let's, where is Nvidia here? Right over here. Let's see where we're sitting right now. All right, so we are still sitting slightly above. It takes a bit of time for this to come in. We'll we'll get some data. Half the time, you know what, guys? Half the times you guys end up seeing the earnings before I get them. But they are coming. They are coming. And of course, the big thing, as I mentioned, it's going to be the guidance. It's going to be the guidance. Oh boy. I really, really, really am hoping that we see, well, that we see some good luck, with these earnings, because you know the I guess the monkey on everybody's back, at least in tech right now, has been, and we know it, the whole uncertainty around AI. That has been causing a lot of issues, and we've seen a lot of red, a lot of volatility thanks to it. This, if Nvidia has a couple of good things coming into this. They do have a deal that they made with Meta. That's a nice thing. What I'm really hoping to see, and this is kind of my bull case. My bull case on this is I want Jensen to come in and basically give us a roadmap that shows their revenue going up to about 75 billion, if not maybe even a little more. That would be well above what most people are expecting. I also want to see some strong Blackwell ramp updates. Let's see some peak production, maybe some massive orders. I also want to see a little bit of some of the China restrictions easing in there as well, but they may not have full control over that, of course. I'd also like to see some sovereign AI deals, but once again, it's kind of a wish list for sure. If we got everything, though, I just asked for, this 6% rate up here, we'll break that. We would break that if we got everything. We'd probably be looking at 8 to 12% if we managed to get everything that I was looking for. Now, we got two other options as well. We could be looking at, well, what if we just get a completely flat, a flat, so a very muted response to it. That, well, I think in that situation, we're looking at a situation where guidance would still beat, but I think they would only beat maybe slightly. So we're probably, instead of guidance for 75 billion, maybe we got guidance for 72, maybe 73. I think there would be a little bit of balance commentary, a little bit of supply constraints in a situation like that. And yeah, if that happens, we're looking at sideways, or maybe we might get half of this. We might get like a +3. We could potentially still get to +6, but like I said, that's kind of our base case. Kind of like if things just sort of look good. Now let's look at the bad case. Oh boy. So we're looking at the bear situation here in this situation. Well, in this case here, we're looking at disappointed guidance. So if, for example, their guidance on earnings is 70 billion, that would be pretty bad. Also, if we get hints of a slower Blackwell ramp due to anything from supply or heat issues, also bad. And that, oh boy, if that happens, we could be looking at 5 to 10%. So this is roughly 6%. So we could end up down there with a full bearish. But this here is the most likely is this zone. But I'm hoping, as I said, I'm really, really, really hoping for some good highlights when we get to that call for sure. Lance says, I think Walmart is afraid of heights. It is resisting going up. All right, let's take a quick look at Walmart. Do I still have them? I do not. I think I deleted them to make room for the banks. Oh, and I do want to look at those banks too. We'll look at the banks after we look at Walmart. Let's go to Walmart first. Here we go. Walmart, bang. All right. Yeah, look at this. So yeah, they did have a recovery. They had, like, you can see, we got a classic V-shaped recovery, at least back here. That was last week. But yeah, they came up a bit, and they've been kind of on this move to the downside. But this could be interesting, Lance, and I'll tell you why. Let me just drop in a couple of markers here. Oh, yeah, this is actually very interesting. we could be in a bit of a banner. So the nice news about that, Lance, is that we're running out of space. So they've got to break out sooner than later. So a breakout of this type of a banner. Let's see here. Here we go. If they were to break out to the upside, you could see, and this would probably happen before this week is out. You could see a move up to about 129. So it's possible. It's possible. The other is if it were to go to the downside, you'd be basically retesting where it was at before. So, that's something we'd have to look at. Yeah, I'm hoping, I hope you get your upside. I hope you get your upside so you can get out. And you know what? I think you might. Well, it depends. I hate to say it, Lance. I hate to say it, but it may depend on Nvidia. It's hard to say that, but what can I say? All right, let's see here. Scott, YouTube eating messages must be hungry. I know. I've never had problems with YouTube eating messages before. This week has been the first. I'm like, what's going on? Isn't Walmart trading at a 50 PE? Good question. I don't know, but let's find out. Let's actually go over here. I can find it easier here. WMT. Let's pull up WMT. Here we go. Walmart. We'll go to the US one here. Let's see. What do we got here for a PE ratio? I got nothing. What the heck? Seriously? All right, let's go to the key data, see if I can get a PE in here as, oh boy, yeah, I'm not, oh, they don't have it in here, do they? Nothing, it's empty. So you know what? We're going to Yahoo Finance. All right. Let's go to Yahoo Finance. Here we go. We'll see if we can get a PE ratio over here, WMT. All right. All right, let's take a look and see here. Here we go. 46.06. Now, a large PE ratio doesn't always mean that it's overvalued, because I know a lot of times people think that you can get your PE ratio will go up if you're doing a lot of expansion. And Walmart does tend to do that a good amount. So it's hard to say if that's going to be the issue or not, but we'll find out. We'll find out. All right. Scott says, I watched a video from Financial Post with someone from London, and they pronounced it more like Lundin. Oh, really? Have we been... I could easily see me mispronouncing it, so maybe it's Lundin. Now, now, let me ask, were you watching Lundin Gold or Lundin Mining? Oh, boy. That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Learn how to pronounce companies right. What time is Nvidia reporting? Anytime now. Anytime now. We should start getting information. Usually by about 4:30, we got some information starting to move in. And right now, and this is kind of the thing, when we come over here, and here let's go back to Nvidia. We'll usually start to we'll know when the information starts flowing, because this here where it says post, it's going to start moving. It's going to start moving. Right now, it's still sticking just slightly above where they closed at 196.42. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Lance says, I have the CDR and will dollar cost average until I'm back out of the red. The longer it takes, the bigger the payoff, I hope. Don't eat this message, YouTube. Yeah. Ooh, maybe that's what we all have to do, is just say, don't eat this message. But it looks like, you see, and I think it was successful, Scott. I think that YouTube just ate the night bot. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but oh well. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. I know what I wanted to check quickly here. I just wanted to see if we got to that 70, because I didn't. 58. Oh, well, you know what? 58's fine. I don't care anymore. Well, I do care, but I don't care today. Today it's all about Nvidia, and I'm looking forward to seeing some movement here so that we can we can start commentating. Commentating. It's like it's going up, or it's going down. It's oh God, no. Um, I'm really like I'm kind of torn because I mean, obviously, if we have bad earnings, we could have quite the dip. We could have quite the dip. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, Mary says, yeah, Mary wants you to hit the like button, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to leave the like button alone, but you know, if you guys want to just do that, it does help the channel a lot. It does push it out so that more people can come check us out, see what's going on. I'll have some coffee while you guys are doing that. And Scott said Nightbot went night. Well, no, I don't think it's a Nightbot. I think it's YouTube. Because when I tried to directly put the link in the chat, it killed it. It killed it right away. So I'm gonna go through the settings because it seems to me that there's something going on with those settings. So I don't know. Jonathan, I wonder if good earnings at Nvidia will make CSU start sinking again. That's an interesting perspective. So, of course, CSU, Constellation Software, and actually, let's head over there. We got time. All right. And we will bring up good old CSU. So they have been suffering now for a while, but they finally, at least lately, they've finally been getting a little bit of, and you can sort of see a little tiny bit of a rebound here. But really, when you look at it from the perspective of what they've fallen, it's not great. It's not great yet, but it is hope. At least they've stopped falling for the moment. So, of course, part of why Constellation Software is falling is that, well, they're mostly software. They are a software company, and the whole threat of AI, it's real. It's real to software companies because, you know, a lot of people are discovering that you can take your AI agent or even just your AI chatbot, and you can get it to make stuff for you. You can get it to make customized software for you. And a lot of these big software companies that have been charging for their proprietary software for, you know, forever, they are, you know, they're kind of suffering. They're kind of suffering. Just one second here, guys. Scott says no Financial Express messages either. Well, no, because we already have a show tomorrow. So we'll have the Financial Express going again tomorrow. But we're good. Yeah, tomorrow's shows are we've already earned tomorrow's show. Tomorrow we'll work on Friday, but today it's all about Nvidia and, well, Constellation Software. So yeah, so as I was mentioning, because AI can kind of do it and people can get this for free, it certainly affects the bottom line for companies like Constellation Software, for a lot of tech companies, and that's why we've been seeing a lot of this mess. But here's that thing, right? Yeah, if Nvidia does really well, it will help alleviate it. But just because people will become a little bit more excited about tech, and I think people will start kind of fretting big time. Now, I think it'll actually be good for Constellation Software if Nvidia has a good one, and I kind of see where Jonathan is going with the, I wonder if good earnings will make CSU start sinking, because good earnings means that people are happy about AI and that AI looks like it's moving ahead. But you got to look at it though. Nvidia doesn't really do AI. They just do all of the stuff that AI needs, all of the chips, you know. And that's kind of the thing. It's a different thing. It's a different thing for sure. So I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Oh, and we got Mark coming in here with a gifted Mountain Finance membership. Ugav, I think, is that how you, Ugav. There we go. Ugav1. Congratulations, Ugav. And thank you very much, Mark. And guys, that does release the goats. So our goat squad is active, and here's our evil Monopoly goat. So Goat Squad is on the run. Oh boy. I love the goats. Love the goats. But yeah, so back to Constellation Software. I think they'll still be fine. I think they will be fine. Can AI help YouTube to not eat my messages? I agree. Guys, here's what I'll say. Like if you put in a message and it disappears, try it again, or maybe just try to word it slightly different. I don't know why YouTube is doing this. This is just really, really weird. Samantha is in the house, and I see a bunch of goats. The Goat Squad. I love the Goat Squad. And Ian loves the Squirrel Squad. So there we go. Or we could have squirrels riding goats. Yeah, I'm just saying, we could do a lot of fun. We could have a lot of fun with it for sure. All right, let me just, while we're still talking, let's very quickly get ourselves back over here to Nvidia. All right, we got no action yet. No action. We're still sitting there. Punky is in the house. Hey, Punky. We don't know. It disappeared. Yes, I know. Oh, we'll get, hopefully by tomorrow, YouTube will fix itself. I don't know what the issue is. But it was weird. It was weird because normally, guys, by the time I finish the bell, I'm normally about 20 minutes behind in messages. And today I was like, there were no messages. I'm like, what the heck? And it's not like from a lack of people. Like, I mean, we had like 107 people at that point in time. So I'm like, that's very odd. That's very odd. But nonetheless, you know how the saying is the show must go on. Comments, no comments, whatever, or ducks. I do like ducks. Oh gosh, a couple of times I've caught myself calling the Goat Squad the Duck Squad. But yeah, I do like ducks. If only there was an acronym for duck that meant greatest of all time. There's the challenge, Scott. You're the only one I think who would actually do it. If you could find an acronym for ducks that means awesome, just, you only got 4 words. You got 4 letters. All right. Samantha is in the house. Bismarcky is in the house with a good afternoon all. All right. Welcome to our Nvidia show. And so far, we got nothing happening. We got nothing happening so far. But that is typical. Like normally, we're at that point right about now is when we start to normally see some movement. So far we haven't. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out for sure. Oh boy, I'm excited. I am definitely excited for these results, and they should be here soon. All right. Ooh, I'm seeing a few things. Oh. Ian, is that like an emoticon with its mouth zipped shut? And there's 3 of them. That reminds me of the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. And Jonathan says, my comments are being eaten. Oh my God. It makes it, I'll tell you guys, it makes it difficult when your comments are being eaten. I'm like, what the heck? So that is really, really weird. I don't know. You know what? I wonder if there's like something going on that is common. Let's just, you know what? Let's Google it. Why not? YouTube. Let's see. Comments being eaten. Let's just see what we get. Why not? It could be interesting. Aggressive spam filters, strict community guidelines, or creator set blocked words. Yeah, but I'm just wondering. All right, hate negative comment. I don't want to know about that. Oh boy, learn what comments are showing, or yeah, it's giving me nothing. Well, you know what I could do? Actually, I don't know if I can. I can't do it live. I can't do it in the middle of a stream. I was going to say I should just go in and turn off all moderation. That's dangerous, though. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. You got it. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Oh, you know who I want to check in on, guys? Canoe has been doing really awesome. Now, they did slip that back behind 17, but I love the fact that they hit 17. And now that we've got a little bit of recovery in, are we back up? We are. Look at this. So Canoe has gotten back up to 17. I'm loving it. Of course, I want that 1720, but that's fine. Yeah, but Canoe is now back up above 17. So they've had a pretty good run. They've had a pretty good run. Oh, yeah, perfect. I was gonna say, so yeah, our next video, by the way, guys, is that Matrix one. So that's a deep dive on Matrix. That is coming out on what's tomorrow? Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah, the channel members will be able to see it tomorrow, and we will see it, of course, on everybody else will see it on Friday. And then our next video is going to be the 0 to 100K challenge. We got that coming up. We're going to do a full update on that. And then the one after that is going to be, I'm actually going to do a list. Another list video will be coming up after that. I scripted that one today, but it's kind of weird the way it works at the end of the month, but we're going to get it done. Scott says, I can only see Eaton because I'm on app and web. I see on one, but not the other. Oh, interesting. Well, let me ask this question. All right, so I can only see Eaton because I'm on the app. Which one are you seeing it on, Scott? Are you seeing it on the app, but maybe not the web? Because I know I've got, well, I have StreamYard here, and in StreamYard, I'm reading everything I see, and I do look over at the text box, and the text box, it's got everything that I see here. So I don't know. Are you able to see more on the app? Maybe that's what it's going on. Let's see. Samantha is saying no speak. No speak. Yeah. YouTube is silencing everybody. Don't let them silence you, folks. And Dorpat says my comments too. This is very, very weird. Holy banana bread. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know why it's doing that. It's annoying me. It's annoying me because, it's a lot. Oh, just heading over to Nvidia, we finally got a bit of motion going on here. So look at this. Right now, Nvidia in the after hours is sitting at 200.79. So, 279 cents. Oh, 201. This is good. This is good. This is what we want. We want it to stay up. We want it to stay above the red. Let's hope that continues. Now we finally got movement on Nvidia. I like this. All right. I don't know what this means. No something? All right. I'm looking at the other thing to see if I can see it. Oh, no coughing? Or no breathing? Oh, no speaking. Oh, am I muted? I don't think I'm muted. I hope I'm not muted because, no, everything looks like it's on. Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on today. Guys, of any stream that we want to have weird stuff happening, it's not the Nvidia stream, that's for sure. But looking at Nvidia, we are, and the beautiful thing is, not the beautiful thing, I guess the annoying thing is that 20 of you might have just typed into chat, we can hear you, or we can't hear you, and it looks like YouTube ate them all. No dear, what can I say? Ooh, we're almost up to 202. And there we are, 202. So we have movement to the upside. That's really good. I'm liking that. I'm liking that for sure. All right. Ooh. All right, let's take a look. All right, so we got, and Bismarcky's dropped some initial numbers in here for us. So 76.44 billion to 79.56 billion estimate, 72.78 billion. All right, so the initial numbers are looking good. Initial numbers are looking good. I'm liking that. So yeah, when you take a look here, so, and I take it, Bismarcky, I assume that you're giving me the forward guidance, right? 76 to 79, because I had said, like what we were expecting on this one was 66, but forward, we wanted at least 75 or better billion. That's part of the bull scenario. So when I mentioned to you the bull scenario, that's what we wanted. And I'm thinking, so did they come in this time at 72.78 billion, Bismarcky? Is that what we're getting? I am liking this. I am liking this. Zenial, do you think this time the stock will gain momentum given the rug pull for Q3 where it fell from 212 to 170? Well, if these numbers keep on coming in as good as what we've seen in the first little bit that Bismarcky gave us, that's good news. That's good news. Will we get back to 212? That's a question. That's a good question. We could certainly get on the way there. I don't know if we'll get all the way to 212. I think the best case scenario, well, you know, if we get some really good numbers, we could. Because even here, like this here is like, if the numbers keep doing as they're doing right now, if these numbers stay on my bullish chart, we could definitely break 206. So we could get, maybe 29, maybe 210, maybe 212. I think that would be cool. Let's see. Ian says no chat. Yeah. This is craziness that I don't have. And this is like we're having an exciting moment. But so let me ask this question here, guys. Is it only allowing I'm getting the emoticons. I don't know if it's a situation. Would that be weird if we had a situation where we could only type in emoticons? Well, the Zoomers would probably do really well, and also the Gen Alpha, I guess. But I would need to hire an Egyptologist to basically figure it all out. Yeah, and you see, this is where I'm coming. So I'm not even 100% sure if you guys can hear me. I have no clue. At the moment. I don't know if I can be heard. I don't know if I'm just going to keep talking. I'm going to keep talking as we move ahead because no clue what's going on with YouTube at the moment. So weirdness is all I can say. But look at this. We are still moving up over here. I am liking this. I am liking this quite a bit. So nothing too shabby about this. And I'm getting more. Yeah, you guys are just, I don't know. It is funny. I'm not even 100% sure. All right. Oh, I can hear you fine. All right, good. You can hear. All right. That's good to know. Because I was beginning to have doubts. I wasn't sure if I was talking to you guys or nobody at all. I can see on the typed message, but not on the other screen. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know why it's doing that, guys. This is just really weird. All right. Nvidia at least is, they're doing okay. We'll continue to see how they're going to do. Oh well. What can I say? I want to see, actually, I want to see if I can find, I'm just going to go to Google for a second here. Actually, you know what? I don't know. Let's actually go to Nvidia's page. There we go. Nvidia. All right. I just want to go to the Nvidia page. Here we go. Nvidia Investor Relations. Yeah, I'll accept everything. Why not? Financial info. Oh, I didn't know they had an AI agent here, guys. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's see what we got here. Quarterly revenue trend present. Oh, there's the presentation. I know I can't play the presentation. I'd get zapped. But what can I say here? Fourth quarter results. All right, I can't listen to the webcast, but can I? You see, and that's the thing. I assume that some of you guys are listening to that at the same time and pulling that up. I just don't have the information yet. Oh boy. I wish I did. Yep. All right. Well, we got. Oh, let me click on this. Now all I got, yeah, all I've got is the webcast. So right now we're going on the numbers, and so number wise, we're still sitting here up at 202.93. So that's not too shabby. Oh, and the emoticons keep coming, for sure. Boy, now I gotta. Oh, a beaver. Oh, Ian has a beaver and a goat. I actually thought about that. I thought it would be kind of a neat to make one of those videos for the goat squad where we had like a goat just sort of riding a beaver riding on a beaver like a horse. So maybe we might have to do that. Let's see, utensil mail. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Oh boy. All right. What can I say? All right. Right now, we seem to be stuck at this moment. So I think at this point, I think this is the initial reaction to the numbers. So now we'll let the guidance get a little bit further. I really want to find a place where I can pull some of these. Basically, I don't want to get to the situation where I get copyrighted. I want to find some copyright-free news sources that I can pull up onto the show. Yeah, because I think if I pull up most of the Canadian stuff, you'll get hit right away. So if I were to pull up something like BNN, I think I'll get hit. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, all right. Samantha likes the idea of a a beaver riding a goat. All right. Cool. Banana bread. And then, what's going on? None of us know. None of us know. So, gosh. Oh, well. Things happen. Yeah, SOS chat. It's like, I'm just going to try. I don't know. Will it let me even type in it anymore? I'm going to try it. I'm just doing a testing to see. Wow. YouTube rejected me just saying testing. Well, maybe, is it because I said it twice? Oh, it let me type in one word. Maybe you can type in one word, guys. Oh gosh. I do not know what is going on with YouTube. That's weird. That is really weird. Because, yeah, when I did testing, it basically came back, YouTube rejected your comment. This usually means they think it's spam. I mean, what the heck? What the heck? Yeah, exactly. YouTube, game over. I don't know if YouTube is having some issues. This is kind of weird. So, yeah, was that a test tube? I don't know if that looks like a test tube, but like I could, a green test tube. I don't know, or a test tube with green fluid in it. There we go. Just to be more accurate. Oh boy. In the meantime, over in Nvidia land, we are seeing Nvidia pulling back a little bit. Now, I'm kind of curious. Let's go to AMD for a moment and see if there's any movement on. So AMD is up a little bit here. Who else do I have? Oh, we got IBM as well. IBM is up a little bit. And all right, I'm going to add MSFT. Let's add Microsoft. All right, let's pull up Microsoft. I just want to see if there's any movement on. Now, Microsoft is actually down a little bit. All right. No, don't go down, Microsoft. I get a swing trade on Microsoft, so I don't want them to go down. I'm hoping to get out of it this week. So, all right, back to Nvidia, and we are still looking okay. We're still looking okay for the moment. Yeah, you can't. I don't know why this is happening. It's like I've been live streaming for 4 years, more than 4 years, about 4.5 years, and I've never encountered this once, not even once. And quite literally, I have done more than 500 live streams. And this is the first time people couldn't type. The first time. And so I don't know what it's doing. At least At least it is giving you guys emojis. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. Oh boy. I don't know. I have no clue. Uh-oh. All right. Nvidia is down to 200. I'm still hoping to see some movement. Now, obviously, now we've seen the numbers. The numbers are where they need to be. We really need to see some stuff. Like I mentioned, the Blackwell. I also, that would be a good thing if we could get more of an uptick on Blackwell chips. Oh gosh. Guys, well, thank you for sticking with me. I mean, I just don't know what is happening. I don't even know if it's just, is it just my channel? I mean, quite literally, I have not seen this on anybody at all. So it's definitely weird. It's definitely very, very weird. What can I say? What can I say? And I'm just taking a look at something to see if there's anything I can do. I'm going to attempt. Oh boy, you know what? Let me see here. I'm going into just a couple of things here to see if I can find a way to turn off. All right, let's see. Comments, messages in your live chat. I've only got it on basic. All right, let's try. Okay, I'm going to try something here. All right. Okay, I've just tried to turn off moderation in the chat. So let's see if that fixes it. I don't know. I have a feeling that it won't, because I have a feeling it's something weird going on at YouTube. I should probably remember to turn that back on at the end of this, though. If we see. Ooh. All right. And Lance, in with a $5 super. So first of all, that, of course, is a goat. That's a Goat Squad event. So our Bay Street goat is here with the bell. And yeah, so that's what I just did. I went into the settings, Scott, and I basically I turned off moderation completely. So even though I don't think ChatGPT is right on this, only because, if it were an issue, it would have been an issue before. But it seems like it's just started yesterday a little bit, and today, big time. So can anybody type words again? I'm just curious to know. I don't know. It's weird. Shane says start and stop the stream. Yeah. Well, that would actually require me to stop it, and then I would have to actually rebuild a brand new stream. Words. Okay. Reddit thread live chat. All right, 199. Oh, you know what? I'm going to try. This is my test right here. We will try the Wealthsimple command. If it works, nope, it rejected it. So that did not work. So I've turned off all moderation. Because normally you have basic moderation, but now I can see some people, like I can see Chris here. Can you see me? Yes, I can see you. And I can see Paul's 68. So what can I say? What can I say? Oh, interesting. Oh, right. I know why. I was like, you can't see the thing I dragged on the other side. It's because I actually got it hooked up to the thing instead of the thing. Let me see here. All right, 199.75. Oh, okay. And how about now? I can see this. I can see this, Punky. I can see this. So maybe that helped a little bit. I'm not sure, but let's let's give it a whirl. I'm going to do some research after this just to see if there is a known issue that's going on, because it's hard to do a live stream when people can't talk to you. It's like, hello, is it working now? Hi, Henry. Yes, it seems to be working. Guys, start typing as normal. Let's just see what happens. Throw in your questions, comments, salutations, all of that stuff. Let's see what's happening. You know, or let me know if you are, you know, maybe, oh, you know what? If you're still getting the thing where it's just killing what you're saying, then maybe let's do an emoticon, like what could we do? um, um, three pumpkin. No, I don't know. I don't know. Just do three of the same item. Do three of the same item if it is still killing some of your stuff right now, because I'm assuming it is. I'm assuming it is only because I'm not seeing a lot. Oh, well, Scott says it's working. I was looking at a Reddit thread from an hour ago. Live chat messages getting disappeared. Okay, okay. All right. At least, yeah, here we got Chris in here. All right, Isaiah got eaten. Isaiah got eaten. All right, so it's still eating some of you, but at least I'm getting the odd message coming through. So Scott, it worked for Scott. All right. Yeah, Jonathan got eaten as well. We got three. Uh, are those like the lobster version of Lex Luthor? Just thoughts. um, ooh, Ian, nice. Three beavers. Three beavers. Okay. All right. So it's still not, that didn't fix it. I don't know what it is, guys. I don't know what it is, but on the bright side, we know it's not me. That I like, because you know, hopefully it gets resolved. Let's see here. Yeah. You know what? I don't know. All right. You know what I could do, guys? All right. You know, we'll lose a lot of viewers doing this, but maybe that's what we do need to do. Maybe I just need to shut this down and open up and restart the live stream. So it would be a brand new live stream, because this is just not working. You guys can't communicate to me. But on the bright side, Nvidia still on the upside. All right, so guys, I'm going to end the stream. I will immediately make a brand new one. It'll take about 2 minutes to set it up. And then we'll see. We'll see if it still works. Maybe that'll fix it. Maybe it's just something went wrong with this instance. I don't know. But all right, give me a few minutes. So I will be back with a new stream here in just a moment. All right. Until then. Oh boy, here we go. Let's. Oh, it's going to play the outro, guys. I apologize. I apologize ahead of time.